Hey everyone, what's going on? Guardian back, and we're gonna be continuing some Dusk 2. So let's get into this. And in the meantime, while I wasn't streaming this, I was just doing a bunch of grinding. Haven't done any of the story, nothing. Just grinding, just fighting against enemies and just trying to get some XP. And I've also got a ton of money, so that'll make it easier to get some items and stuff like that. But no, I haven't progressed, nothing. I haven't done any of the story, nothing. And of course there were no side quests because I've already done them when I finished the last stream, so all I did pretty much was just grind. That's essentially it. Alright, so let's do the, well, just to double check to make sure there's, I don't think there's a check. Nope. We're good. Alright. Actually, real quickly, let me go over here. I think there's food I haven't gotten yet, actually. Get over here. Just drop rate. Recovery, yes, I'll definitely get this one. Always nice to have one that increases that. Definitely get this one too. SP cooldown, yeah, get this one. Switch cooldown, yeah, might as well. Why not? As you can see, I have a ton of money now. Why not? Let's get these two. Why not? And let's head over here. That one over there is for you eat right there. So I'm just getting the ones that you take out. That's what I'm trying to do. Afflicted, VP, speed cooldown, critical strike, yes. That one. So I'll just get 10. These three. And just change this. Or you know, why not? Might as well get it. Alright, let's do the prepared, so now let's continue the story now. Let's continue. Alright.
ゆうもちゃん、これからお店に帰る途中？
And there she is, the lovely Levada.
ええ、最近大東邸で撮影するドラマの仕事が入ってね。撮影が落ち着いたらまたまめにお店に顔を出すからね。
あまり目立たないように頼むぜ。ただでさえ小さい店にあんなに人が押し寄せたら。
大丈夫よ。サングラスをかけたら誰も私だって気づかないから。あら、一緒にいるその方は？うん、
この人はバヘの
くせ者め。くせ者？お命ちょうだい。
ユモ、早くあれを使え。
あれ？あ、了解。
Love this song so much. This is another stage that I really like because the song's just really good. Hey Armando, what's going on? And by the way, a hint. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Just in time. Just got into the next stage. Upper day's been going good. How's it going, homie? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while, Armando. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just playing some Dusk 2. I got this game 2 days ago. I got it at launch for PS4. I mean, I already had it for Switch. I think I mentioned it to you before. I had this on Switch a few months earlier. But I wanted to get it on PS4 because I wanted to stream this game because I really enjoy it. So, but yeah, it's good to see you, Armando. Really good to see you. Finished the first game and I saw the post on Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, in case you're wondering why I didn't post it on YouTube, it's because I forgot to upload the first part because I stupidly didn't download the stream, and then it ended up taking too long, and then now it's like gone now pretty much. So yeah, that was one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I really filled it up. Messed up something so basic. I was really like frustrated when I didn't download the stream. I was like, my goodness, how did I forget to do it? I missed the first stream. Oh, it's just the first. Well, this one, yeah, just the first one. But I'm still pretty much in the beginning, so you're not too far. But yeah, the first one, unfortunately, I didn't get to upload. Well, actually, the other parts I also didn't upload because I didn't want to just awkwardly, like, just have a part there, like, that's out of place. Like, I didn't want to upload everything else, and it's like, there's that one part that's still there. It would be a little awkward. So, yeah, I apologize that that part isn't, that the first game I didn't upload them. That was really dumb of me that I didn't download the first one. It's more my fault for missing it. Nah, Armando, no, don't worry, no, it's fine. I'm sure you have probably something you had to do and you just couldn't make it, you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna, like, you know, hate you for anything like that, you know. It's no problem at all. At least this one, I uploaded the first part. I didn't forget, like, the last time at least, so that's good at least. I definitely don't want to make that mistake again, because that was really stupid of me. Yeah, I always hate these idiots, they like to run away. Best thing to do is pretty much to, like, keep running and then keep attacking them. Just keep moving. Don't stay in, like, one place. There we go. So how's the game for you so far? Better than the first one or stays the same? I would definitely say that this one is definitely better. Absolutely. Not that the first game isn't fun. I enjoyed the first game, definitely. It surprised me with how fun it was, but definitely this one I enjoyed a lot more. Initially, like, I will say, like, initially I wasn't too sure. Like, initially I was kind of like, I wasn't too sure on whether or not I thought it was better or worse. So I just kept going. Then eventually, as I started getting more deeper into this game, then I knew, like, okay, yeah, this game is definitely better than the first in many aspects. You know, not just in the combat, which certainly is, like, they definitely improved on that aspect. But there's also other things like the music. I really like the music in this game. I also like that they didn't make platforming as huge. Well, I mean, I'm saying that, but then there's platforming right now. But it's certainly not as frustrating like in the first one. Because in the first one, there was a lot more platforming, and it was just awkward. But here, it's definitely better, since there isn't as much. Alright. Got this equipment. Okay. Let me see what I can change. But Yuma, let's see if there's anything. I'm not seeing anything. I'll just leave it be then. What about leveling up? Something level up. I'll upgrade this. This. Okay, that's it. Alright. I'll do that. There we go. Yeah, and this one they definitely made it more into a traditional RPG. There's a lot more emphasis on like, you know, level like XP, more emphasis on buffs and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, this game definitely I would say is an improvement, absolutely, without a doubt. I definitely would say it is. I mean, I've seen people say it isn't. I've heard some people say, like, this game isn't as good as the original, and I think from what I'm getting, this game's kind of split down the middle. Some people say this game is really good, others are saying, like, it's not that great, so it's definitely in the middle in terms of, like, opinion. But me personally, I really enjoy it. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of these ones first. Always gonna want to get rid of these idiots first. There we go. Now I can focus on these guys. And another thing too also that I really like about this game is the grading. Now they made it to where now it's no longer time. Now it's just simply how good you are with the combos and stuff, which I think is how it should have been. It shouldn't have really been like time or anything like that. I mean, I'm not saying like time is necessarily a bad thing. I mean, other games have done it, but I think personally it's better if it places more emphasis on the combos and stuff, which this one does. This one puts a lot more emphasis on like that. If you have a really good combo, you're using your burst technique, and then of course like you're doing counters and stuff like that, which is another new mechanic that they added. As you saw what I did to that one Chaos Beast, I did that counter. It is a bit tricky with the timing. Obviously it's supposed to be you just gotta do it when they're about to hit you, but it can be a little tricky with some of the enemies. Because you think like you time it right, but then you still get hurt, so it's a little tricky. I think personally, like the best character to actually use when you're trying to counter is Leo, because he has his window is much bigger when it comes to countering.
Oh,
let's get rid of this one here. Get rid of him. Always get rid of these idiots. So Leo is the guy for countering combo snort. Yeah. It's not necessarily like the other characters you can do good counters with them, but definitely Leo's is like the easiest to do. There you go. If anything, actually, this game feels more like if the first one felt more like a Warriors game, this one feels more like a Tales game, specifically a Rise. That's what it gives me. It gives me that sort of vibe. And I see that you can change characters depending on what you need. Yeah, and that's definitely another aspect of this game that I really like. Now you can swap between multiple characters. It's no longer just Yumo and then that's it. Now you can play multiple characters now. You know, and that's what I really like is you can swap. You know, really change things up. And especially, definitely, my favorite character is... Yumo's fun, and Leo's pretty fun too, but definitely my favorite character is Bayat. He's my favorite. He's awesome. Dragon Vein Crystals, a crystallization of overflowing Dragon Vein energy. They have a very high energy density, but they are extremely unstable and can be shattered easily. Yeah, these pretty much just give you lots of waivers, which is one of the currencies in this game. And also, you're just in time for the waifu Levada. Because soon we'll be meeting up with her. Hold on, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I hope I didn't miss any. Yeah. Here, yep, there's a chest down here. Let me get that real quick. Yeah, new thing also is equipment too. So like you can equip your characters with different equipment, and then of course it gives you like bonus stats and stuff like that. So again, going more towards like the RPG aspect. I mean, the first one had RPG aspects, of course, but this one definitely goes more into that. It definitely goes more into that direction, which I'm definitely not against. Alright, can I level up? I'm gonna level up Leo this time. Level up... Oh, I can only level up one. I'll level up this. Symbolic, I'll level that up. That way it recharges faster. It goes full RPG mode. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it still has some of that beat-em-up sort of element that it had in the first one, but it's definitely more towards the RPG side, which is definitely not a bad thing, and certainly I think helps, you know, emphasize the game a little more. I think it definitely improves it in a way, you know. And it's not like you still can't do combos, you can still do some pretty awesome combos. And this is another new mechanic that they brought in, that break mechanic it's called, which is a very satisfying mechanic to pull off. It's definitely one of the most satisfying, definitely one of the best new additions in this game, absolutely. I can, I probably can level up. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Nah. Let me see if I have any equipment. It reminds me of a Naruto game where I could travel the world and face the thieves on the road, and I could switch characters. Pretty fun. I'm assuming that says indie game, I'm guessing. Pretty fun indeed, but I was more of a smash the buttons kind of player. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, it does still have that in this game. That sort of, like, just sort of button mashing sort of thing. It still has that, but it's definitely more, like, you gotta be a little bit more strategic, because it only gets you so far. So, you do need to be a little more strategic with this game. Bloody PS4 Comets Limited Space. I'll give him this. At least it gives him better damage reduction. I'll do that. I'll give him this one too. This. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, alright. Let me eat some first. Let me look at this one, and then where's the one that's there you go. And then I'll save real quick. There you go. Actually, hold on. Can I upgrade anything? My weapon? I don't think I can. No, I already did. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Look who's here. Yep. The lovely Vada's here. And she's still hot like always. Stop Betty, who has gone rogue. Levada has temporarily joined the team. Levada's fighting style focuses on long-range attacks from a safe distance. However, certain enemies might become provoked into powerful counterattacks. Lock and load, attack with a shotgun, then perform water bullet reload, which enhances all shotgun attacks. Hold circle to reveal directly. Hey, PhD, what's going on? What's up? Looks like I walked in at the right time. Yup, just about to start a boss fight. And we also have Levada on the team too, so just in time for the waifu to come in. But it's good to see you, PhD. Really good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I hope your day's been going good. Water bullet reload enhances shotgun attack, power, and also inflicts water shackle. Cripples enemy movements. Okay. Burst Vieta. Burst trade, infinite water bullet. Under burst effect, water bullet reload is always in effect, enhancing its corresponding skills. Okay. Alright. I don't play her, I'll admit, like, I don't play her a whole lot because she's not really my kind of character, but she's pretty fun. But I'll admit, I didn't really play a whole lot of her because she's just not my type of character. But she's pretty fun, definitely. I don't think she's a bad character.
おいそう切り刻んだはい
ベティさんの熱本当にみんなが操られていた時みたいだ。
気を抜くな。とにかくまずは落ち着かせよう。
やんせいとそうそう一旦両手そうやっおよなんで痛くしなくて
Oh, got out of the way just in time. Power burst formidable enemy. In battles against a formidable enemy, when the target's HP drops below a certain level, they will become enraged and their strength will be increased. Powerful bows that become enraged will have enhanced super armor. Try using counterattacks effectively to sunder their defenses. Alright.
割れても替えが利く熊の置物と違って私のナイスバディは大事な資本なのよ。
よくだってあれを真正面から食らうと痛いぞ。
テンション上がってきたわ。
よし行くぜ。
There you go. Decisive burst. Activate decisive burst when the enraged target enters the break state. Your abilities will be enhanced and burst level threshold will be increased to 200%. When your burst level reaches 200%, burst ultimate EX's power will be further enhanced. There you go. Nice. Thanks, PhD. I honestly wouldn't mind if they put any of these characters in like a fighting game. I can honestly see them being in a fighting game. It'd be pretty awesome. And did it with a Shoryuken as well. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind seeing these characters in like a fighting game or something like that. Actually, the funny thing is, Yumo actually was. I think, yeah. Did I tell you? Yeah, I think I did mention it. That Yumo actually is in a. She is in another game. What was it? Gunvolt. It was, what was it? Luminous Avenger Gunvolt, I think is what the game was called. She's actually a DLC boss in that game, which is pretty cool. Though if they wanted to put her in a fighting game, that would definitely be awesome. I could certainly see her being in a fighting game. Well, pretty much any of these characters I could see being in a fighting game. It certainly would be awesome. Absolutely. I mean, well, considering how niche this game is, that's probably a low chance. So... But yeah, yeah, Levada's really cool. She's not, I didn't play a whole lot of her, but she's a pretty fun character, even if I didn't play a lot. I remember you talking about before in concern she dual wields handguns. Now it makes more sense. Yeah. But yeah, it's just I'm not usually into ranged fighters. That's just my personal preference. I'm more into up close. I'm more like the close quarter sort of. I like those kinds of characters when they go up close and personal to the enemy. If anything, actually, like in what was it, like Tales of Berseria? Like I don't really play what's his name? I forgot the one witch's name. The one with the pink hat and she's blonde. I forgot her name. Like I don't really play her because she's like a ranged magic user, and I don't really play those kinds of characters. And then Lafayette, I think that's his name. Yeah, I think that was his name. I also don't really play him. I'll have him on my team, including the one other girl. But I don't play as them. I pretty much just stick to Velvet and what's his name? The one blonde pirate guy. I forgot his name. I think it was Ein. I think that was his name. MRT travel. Dimensional travel. Interact with the ticket machine, the MRT station, to travel freely between the human realm and Yoshanding. But yeah, I prefer more of the close quarter sort of characters where they have to go up close and personal. Though of course I'm sure there are people that prefer more, like, you know, ranged fighters, and that's of course cool, you know. I mean, it's kind of similar to how the Souls games works. There's different play styles. There's not necessarily like one play style that's like the definitive way, although certainly some are better for some moments. And RPGs, I tend to like tanks and healers, so paladins end up my favorite classes. Oh, I see, and that makes sense. You do like to play a lot of tank characters in fighting games, so that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, me personally, I like more of the fighter, if you like fighter sort of class. That's usually what I prefer. I mean, I don't mind magic if it means I can still fight up close. Like in, what was it, like Stranger of Paradise? I actually do like to use magic, as long as, of course, I actually get to go up close and I get to fight with, like, a sword or something. In fighting games, I tend to like either mid-range with big normals or long-range with an array of projectiles. Yeah, I'm kind of actually all over the place when I think about it. I'm sort of all over the place when it comes to the characters. I guess if I had to say, it would probably be... I guess I do like characters that grapple, or at the very least... Well, I guess it kind of depends. I don't know, it's just... I'm just sort of all over the place, really. It really just comes down to, like, can I get used to this character? If I can, then I'll play him or her. If I can't, then I'll just find someone else to play. So I'm kind of all over the place. I don't really have, like, a set, like... You know? Like RPGs, I mean, yeah, I'll pick the character that usually is more of a fighter and stuff, but in fighting games, it's more of all over the place. I'll play a character that's more grappler, and then another I'll play one that's more strike-based, then I'll play another that's more like projectile. I'm kind of all over the place, really, so... yeah. Collection quests, gourmet card, maze, gourmet card. Eat the meals indicated in the cards menu to collect points. When you complete the menu, May will give you a prize. Yeah, this is a side quest that can take some time. It's not hard, but it will take time, a lot of time, so... I probably won't do too much of it. I'll do it, like, off-stream, I'll do it. But when I'm like doing stream stuff, I'll probably not do a whole lot of it. Maybe a little bit of it, but not to an very large degree. Because it can take a while. Because you gotta eat food, and then you gotta wait for your stomach meter to empty, and it can take a bit of time.
おっしゃってる意味がよくわからないのですが。いるのかいないのかはっきりしてください。
勇者様の言うように 店長様は現実と非現実の間におられる方です。お二人ともお引き取りください。
Also, I like Betty. She's cute. She reminds me a lot of Roberta from Black Lagoon. She reminds me a lot of her. The funny thing is she's supposed to be a ninja. That's the funny thing. She's a ninja, but she's also like a maid.
いや、すみません。お嬢さんを怖がらせるつもりはなかったんです。これは私の名刺です。どうぞお見知りおきを。
ヘスペリアグループ。
I can see it in KOF. You played Vanessa, who's about getting in, but you also played King, who's an effective zoner. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's like I'm kind of all over the place. And then in DOA, I play Mila, and she's well a striker and grappler. So yeah, I'm pretty much all over the place essentially. I guess what I could say is I like characters that have a mix. I guess that's what I could say. I like characters that are more mixed. They're not just one thing. They have a mixture of different things. Like they're like, you know, like they can be a striker and a grappler, or they can be a striker and they have lots of projectiles. Like I guess that's what I could say is that I like it when they're like they have a mix of different like a mixture of different, not styles, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to think of the right word, but the bottom line is I like to play characters that have like it's essentially two play styles in one. They're good, like say at grappling, and then they're also good at striking. I guess that's the way to put it. That's usually how I am. I've mained Broly in DBZ, who's both a grappler and a zoner, and he's the bane for many players. I mean, it kind of makes sense. If I remember, I think Broly is supposed to be one of the more powerful characters in Dragon Ball, so I guess that does make a lot of sense. I'm not too familiar with Dragon Ball, but I think that's right. I think he's supposed to be like one of the more powerful like characters that Goku fights, if I remember. Actually, if I remember, I think they did that one. Yeah, I think it was like a few years ago. They did that movie with Broly. I didn't see it, but I think I remember actually seeing a clip of it. It was like him and Goku were like fighting. Then it's like I think they were like going so fast or something like that they literally end up like it's like they create like a whole dimension or something like that. It was pretty crazy. I didn't see the whole movie, but I saw that clip, and it was pretty crazy. It was something like that. But yeah, I never really, like, been too big into DBZ. He's a legendary Super Saiyan. The movie with Broly, I heard was pretty fun. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say it's a really good movie. I don't know if I'll watch it, because I'm not that big into Dragon Ball. I'm not that huge into it. If anything, usually I tend to not watch too many of the more popular sort of anime and stuff like that. I mean, there's exceptions, of course, but certainly I tend to watch more of the more niche stuff, pretty much. The ones that people don't usually talk about a whole lot. I mean, I guess if there's one that's kind of mainstream nowadays, it would probably be Spy X Family. I should watch that one. That one I should watch, because it does look pretty fun. So, but yeah. Actually, the show I've been watching lately is, what's it called? The Night. That's a pretty funny show, actually. It's a pretty funny romance show. I recommend it if you're into, like if you're into, like, kind of romance stories and stuff like that. What's funny is I'm not really into romance. Like, I don't usually watch it, but I actually am interested. I actually have been watching it. It's actually really good. I have been enjoying it. Broly was redone in the Super movie, but DBFZ has both the old and new Brolys, so I've run both on my team ever since. That's funny. Yeah, that's definitely not overpowered at all. Having two brawlies on your team. Rom-coms are pretty funny. Yeah. Which is funny because I don't usually watch rom-coms, but in anime actually there are like, you know, like of course Call the Night, that's definitely one that I really enjoy watching. Actually if I remember, I think the new episode came out today. I should watch it actually. I should watch it after this. But yeah, and that's the funny thing. That's the reason why like anime I just really like, because it gets you interested into genres that you don't usually enjoy. But yeah. Of course, certainly, if there is something in anime that I definitely want to, that I definitely would be excited for, it's definitely a new Black Lagoon season. Absolutely. I definitely want a new Black Lagoon season. I certainly can't wait for when that happens, though I imagine it's gonna take a bit more time. Weapon upgrade maximum level and the secret store has been increased. Alright. The old is more for a movie verse, and the super one, sadly, is the canonical one. Okay, I see. Alright. Alright, pull that up. This one up. Okay. And then, yeah. Now let me see. Okay. Well, since we have Levada, let me level her up a bit. Since she's gonna be kind of low. I definitely don't want her to be, like, low leveled. That. This. And then. That one. There. That's good. But, yeah. I haven't really watched, like, Dragon Ball. I probably won't. It just doesn't really interest me, personally. Though, of course, certainly it's, of course, huge, so... There's certainly a lot of people that it's for, but not for me. I think actually this chapter I get by it, I think. I think I actually do. We do get him on this chapter, which definitely, when I get him, I'm definitely going to be playing him, because he's definitely my favorite character to play. He's the guy that definitely, if you want to do a ton of combos, you definitely want to pick him. I mean, not that you can't do combos with some of the other characters, like Yuma can do some pretty good combos, and then Levada also, you can do some pretty good combos. Leo is pretty tricky, since of course he's slow, so that does make it a little bit more tricky. I mean, you can still do some combos, but Bayan, on the other hand, you can do a lot. Especially when you start leveling him up, his weapons and his moves, you can really do some really damaging. You can do a lot of damage. DBFZ got me interested in Dragon Ball for a while. Okay, I see. I actually did remember watching like a small part of DBZ on Adult Swim. I remember it was a long time ago. Haiku got me interested in volleyball, and I'm normally not into physical sports. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I like, you know. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say like it's just anime, but to me, anime usually gets me into things that I'm not usually into. So, and that's cool, you know. You know, that's definitely cool. You know, I think definitely what it is that that's how I That Bleach via Adult Swim. Oh. Yeah, I remember they would show. I mean, I never watched it, but I would see like glimpses of it. I think when I'm like kind of skimming the channels, like I would just go between the channels and stuff. I think I would see a little bit of it. And I think also in Yuyasha, they would also show that a lot too, which I also haven't seen. For some reason, I always thought that those two were like the same show. I don't know why. I always kept thinking like they were like the same show for some reason. Of course, that was before I even knew like what they were called. I just assumed they were both the same show, but no, they were different. Adult Swim is more like a late night section on Cartoon Network. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. That's where you get like Family Guy, American Dad, and you know, what was it? Aqua Hunger Force. That too. I didn't know it was a channel in the US. Yeah, it was. I remember that was a channel that I would occasionally watch. Usually if I'm not sleeping, like if I have a hard time like sleeping or something, I would just go on Adult Swim and I would just watch whatever is on. It's fun because I remember it would be like back in the day. It was like it would be 9 o'clock, and then they would show Adult Swim. But then now lately they've been making it. Well, I don't know if it's changed, but they've been making it more to where it was like now it's 8. When it reaches 8 o'clock, then they show Adult Swim. Okay, nothing. All right.
献血といえば初めてバッヘに出会った時店長さんが吸血鬼
Are there
扱い
any
しちゃって
Yep, there's one
そ
down
したら
there.
バッヘは自分は菜食主義者だって怒ってたよ。ベティさんもそうなの？
いえ、若と違ってベティは吸血種です。でも何でも食べます。
Alright. Would you like to keep listening? Yeah. Might as well. But, yeah. I remember I would watch it occasionally. Although I don't really remember too much of the anime. I don't think that really, like... I never really watched too much of it. Of the anime stuff. I just, like, watch American Dad, Family Guy, and then that's pretty much it. So personally, I wish I did watch the anime stuff back in the day. I wish I did. But, you know, that was before I was really into anime. I never really watched anime. Well, I mean, I did watch Pokemon. The funny thing is that I always considered, like, at the time, I always considered anime was something that was in Japanese, that they were speaking Japanese. That's what I always thought anime was in those times. But if it was English, then I would assume it's just an American cartoon. I don't know, that's how my logic was back then. It was sort of the same thing with video games. Like, I thought, like, Resident Evil was made by an American company, because it was, obviously, it had, like, a Western setting and stuff like that. But then, of course, you know, like, if it was something more anime, then I would say, okay, this is from a Japanese company. That was the best way to see anime compared to the dreadful 4Kids era with edited anime and weird creative decisions. Yeah. I remember that. Like, what was it, I forgot what it was called. It was that rice thing. It was like shaped like a triangle. I forgot what it's called. But they would call it a jelly donut, and it's like, it's clearly not. That is clearly not a jelly donut. Not even close. But it's because they always gotta, like, make everything, like, Americanized and stuff like that. Like, we're too stupid to figure out, like, that's not... Like, if it's not American, oh, then we're not gonna know what it is then. Onigiri, okay, right, that's what it was. Yeah, thank you, PhD. From a rice ball to a cheeseburger. Like, what the hell? Exactly. It's just so stupid. It's like, that's clearly not a jelly donut. Even a 5-year-old would know that's not a jelly donut. But they always gotta do that, which I'll never understand. if anything, that kind of defeats the purpose, because it's like, when I watch anime and stuff, I want to see things from another perspective, you know? Obviously, it's not gonna be the same, like, you know, it's not gonna be the same culture, there's gonna be different things. So, you know. But with these people, it's like, well, we gotta change it to, you know, we gotta change it to something that's more familiar with, like, you know, Americans and, you know, stuff like that. So let's just call the onigiri a jelly donut, because jelly donuts are something that Americans know about and stuff. It's so dumb. It's for the same reason why, like, whenever, like, Japanese companies tend to be more Western and stuff like that, it's kind of dumb, because it's like, because that's not really why we want to play those games. Hey, Noctis, what's going on? It's good to see you. I'm doing good. Not doing much, just playing some Dusk 2, which definitely I'm excited to be playing this game, because I really enjoyed this game when I played it on Switch, including the first one. So yeah, I definitely can't wait. Nagaruyuki goes on for minutes on why he considers onigiri the ultimate snack. I never had onigiri, but it does look delicious. It does look good. I definitely do want to eat it at some point. I met One Piece via 4Kids version, and one character smoked cigarettes. And one character smoked cigarettes because he came to this character with a popsicle. Nice to see you guys. Glad you're back, bro. Yeah, thanks, Noctis. And it's good to see you too as well. Definitely good to see you as well. It's always nice to see you guys here. But, yeah. I think I've had a few before. They were neat. Yeah, I never had one. I do want to try one at some point, because it does look really good. Especially when I'm playing Yakuza and I'm seeing all the food and stuff, it's like, I want to eat that right now, pretty much. Well, same thing with this game, too. A lot of the food in this game, it's like, I just feel like eating that right now. But yeah, back to what I was saying before, in order to join Leo Expel the Possessed, Leo has rejoined the team. Alright, nice. But yeah, like I was saying before, it just doesn't make sense when Japanese publishers try to be more Western and stuff. It's just, because we already have enough of that, you know? Dragon Vein, Energy, Overload. Even weak enemies can become powerful when they're influenced by the Dragon Vein energy in Yoshanding. Defeating them may be tricky, but it can sometimes result in a greater reward of Dragon Vein wafers. Yeah, so those guys you want to be careful, because they don't really get stunned unless you hit them with a counter. So you definitely want to be careful of those guys. Knee to the face. Dragon Vein wafers sounds tasty. At least that was over, and now One Piece is being dubbed, and the anime is like the OG Japanese one. Yeah. That's a good thing, at least. At least they aren't doing that much now. Tiger knee. But yeah, I just really like the combat in this game. It's just so much fun to play with the combat. If anything, pretty much I don't have a problem with grinding in this game. I really don't have a problem with it. I remember I would grind for like hours in this game when I played it because the combat's just so much fun. I think that's definitely how you know when a game is good. Well, an RPG is when you don't really mind grinding. If anything, you actually would like to keep fighting because you just like the combat so much. So yeah. And apparently, I guess the Japanese version, there's like a DLC for this game. It's like, again, it's supposed to be it's like a boss fight against one of the characters from Gunvolt, which is fitting because Yumo does show up in Gunvolt, so I don't know if they're probably gonna bring that later, I imagine. Human Realm area, SCCP, or Sungyun Park is now available. You can now take the MRT to reach the CCP, okay. I've done a crap ton of grinding in Pokemon, Dragon Quest, Monster Hunt, etc. I can tolerate the tedious process of them. This music sounds like Mega Man 8 music. I can kind of see what you mean. Yeah, it sort of gives off that vibe. Though it definitely gives me some Yakuza vibes at certain points. And yeah, PhD, yeah. I was the same way with Shin Megami 5. I would do like a crap ton of grinding. In fact, actually, it got to the point where I grinded so much that I ended up over-leveling against the bosses. It was like, I think like halfway through the story, I ended up just beating the bosses easily. They would go down like a couple of hits. Because I know I can get stronger with every minute spent in them. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, you know, like, grinding isn't a bad thing, you know? Of course, as long as it's not tedious, you know, which certainly is a thing that can be difficult, you know? Not an easy thing to make it to where that, you know, that grinding isn't tedious or anything like that, because the worst thing you want is for the grinding to be tedious. If it's tedious, then yeah, you're not gonna play it. And that pretty much comes down to how fun the combat is. If the combat isn't fun, then you're not really gonna enjoy the grinding then. But, yeah. Yeah, in this game, I definitely don't mind grinding. I'll grind for a while, and then I'll be more than happy to do a lot more. I remember when I tried over-leveling my character for Final Fantasy VIII, and of course the bosses would level up also. I was only powerful. Yeah, it was funny, like in, like Shin Megami 5, like, I was, like, what was it, like, I would go against this one boss, like, I would be, like, level 40, and then when I have to fight this one boss, he would be, like, level 30, so I'm, like, 10 levels above him and stuff. And so I would just, like, destroy him pretty easily. I mean, he would put up a fight too, but I pretty much, like, would destroy him. Oh, let me get these items over here real quickly, hold on. Pretty much, like, throughout the whole game, I was pretty much destroying him. I think the one time where I sort of was getting, like, where I sort of got messed up, and even then it was just on one of the demons I had, was against Odin, when I had to fight him. He did do, like, this one attack, and one of my demons was low on health, but by that time, he was already, like, dead, pretty much. I just had him, like, one more time, and then that's it. He was dead. Boom, like that. And of course, now, since my demons and my character are level 99 in that game, I'm pretty much just sweeping through everything. The only character, well, actually, I should take back, the one character I couldn't beat initially was Shiva. I couldn't beat him. I still haven't beaten him yet. I have to beat him to get the secret neutral ending. You have to do like a bunch of side quests, and one of them is you have to beat him, Shiva, and he's not an easy boss. I just played some Onimusha on the Switch. I don't know why Nintendo didn't put the other Onimusha games 2 and 3. Maybe sales were bad. I don't know. It's kind of weird because I could have swore 2 and 3 actually did pretty good sales-wise. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah. Actually, I haven't played Onimusha yet. I actually have it on the Switch, but I haven't played it yet. I should play it at some point. I know it's supposed to be like Resident Evil, but Feel Japan, but there's like more action. I guess I shouldn't say necessarily Resident Evil, because it's not necessarily a survival horror game, because it's more action. So, but yeah. But yeah, I haven't played yet. Although I do remember watching my brother play it for the PS2. I remember it was a long time ago. I think it was actually when we first got the PS2. I would watch him and he was like playing Onimusha. We never got the second or third one though. Never played those. And I didn't play Onimusha. I didn't play it back in the day. They did sort of relate the game to Resident Evil. I know it's supposed to be because it was like fixed camera angles, and the controls was like, it was tank controls, so it definitely had that Resident Evil vibe to it. More focused on samurai. Yeah, pretty much it's Resident Evil, but feudal Japan. That's pretty much what it is. And then instead of like a virus, it's demons. So, yeah.
早くバッヘのところに向かおう。ギター教室の場所は。
Can I go over here?
おじさん、なんだか
I probably can't go over
周りの人た
here.
ち
Yeah, I can go this way yet. If there's one game I definitely want on the Switch, it's definitely Vanquish. I want Vanquish so badly on the Switch. They're in their core forms. I was like Levi when she's in her fish form. She's adorable. And same thing with Baya too. Well, pretty much all three of them. The Leo too. They're all pretty much adorable when they're in their little core forms. But yeah, it's funny how in that game you just get to point A to point B. You really don't get to adventure in that game. You can only turn to OAC. I don't know what that says. But of course, I get what you're saying. You're saying it's like linear, which yeah, I've heard about that. That it's a pretty linear game compared to Resident Evil. Like it's not necessarily like where it's like there's so many like different floors and stuff. It's a pretty linear game. Actually, I've heard it's also pretty short. I think it's like what, like 4 or 5 hours, if I remember. I think it's like that long, if I remember. But yeah, I definitely want Vanquish on the Switch. Absolutely. If they ever do bring Vanquish to the Switch, I'm definitely getting it. Absolutely. That game is just so much damn fun. Yeah, about 4 hours. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Yeah, like 4 to 5 hours, yeah. Met up with Levin and Bayet and STCP, the tour joint team. Yes! I have Bayet, yes! Alright! Bayet's fighting style focuses on precise control and skill combos. He is an expert in air combat and has many aerial SP skills to utilize. applies. Precise combo, press square and triangle precisely on hit to allow faster follow-up attacks and inflict a lacerate effect. By its special skill, Solo transform the weapon into a guitar and create a sonic attack that inflicts the sound wave effect. Sound wave causes sonic boom when applicable. Crazy because the PS2 did its job for its time. My PS2 still works, but my PS3 kicked the bucket. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, good old PS2. Yeah, I still have mine. I just have to. I haven't plugged it in a long time. I really should at some point. I kind of want to go back to playing some PS2 games, especially Ratchet Deadlock. That is one of my favorite games on the PS2. Sound wave effects and sonic boom. In addition to causing damage over time, Lacerate can also cause sonic boom damage to enemies when hit by an attack with the sound wave effect. Burst Biad, burst trait, rhythm, under burst effect, precise combos will be automatic. Sonic boom related skills will deal more damage. Alright. Well, I'm definitely going with Biad, of course, because he's a lot of fun.
機械と融合した災いとはいえ行動パターンはあまり変わらない
だが強さがかなり上がったいつも通り強めだけに戦おう
終わりだ叩き切るリズムに乗るぞ切り刻むこれが俺の音だ邪魔だ悪く思う切り刻むできた
God, I freaking love Biad so much. He's freaking awesome.
切り刻む受けてみろ切り刻む仕留める叩き切るここだ切り刻むよっまだだ
Oh man, I love Biad so much. He's so much fun. I love doing the combos with him and stuff. And I certainly can't wait when we get to level him up. When we get his other skills and stuff, you can really do some damage with him. Sorry I'm quiet. I'm working on resizing the Potemkin sprites because I'm going to try to put him in Riles of Ether. Oh, no worries, PhD. No worries. And that's cool. Yeah, no worries. You're good. No worries. It would be pretty funny if they put Biad in Guilty Gear. It would be kind of funny because I could see him and what was the one witch's name? She has like a guitar also. I forgot her name. Eno, I think that was her name. I could see her and Biad being like rivals or maybe even friends.
切り刻む逃がさんこいつ受けてみろ俺のギターをつけ切り刻む
You know, that's right. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was right. Yeah, I can definitely see him, like, sort of like either being a rival or like a friend to her. Well, if I remember, isn't she actually evil? So probably I don't think they would get along. I can't pick that up, damn it. That's fine. Actually, actually, since I have 4 bars, now I can eat more. I'll go with this. This, and I should have one that's pure recovery. Well, there's this one, but I want one that's 2. I think I have one here that's 2. There we go. There you go. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to level him up, and then we get to use the more powerful attacks. I mean, he's pretty powerful here, but definitely when you get to use some of his other skills, he becomes even more powerful. But yeah. But yeah, I definitely do want to play my PS2 again, because there's just a lot of games on the PS2 that are just really fun that I just played the hell out of. Like, especially, Ratchet Deadlock, that's when I really enjoy. I love that game so much. Alright, let's, I think I could level up. Ah, no, that's it. Okay. That's good enough, yeah. But yeah, Ratchet Deadlock, I played the crap out of that game. What else? Tekken also was another fun one. Tekken 4 and 5, those are other ones I also really enjoyed. Even if I was scrubby at those games. I mean, certainly I would do better now because I've actually practiced instead of just going straight into it without doing much. And then another one also, Killzone, that was another fun one I remember playing a lot of. Actually, speaking of Guilty Gear, I haven't played in a while, actually. I've just been so focused on, sorry about that. I've been so focused on just playing RPGs lately, because I just want to finish them, because I have so many of them to finish. Especially now, because I have Soul Hackers 2, what else? Well, the Tales games, I gotta finish those also. God Eater, I gotta finish, well, 2 and 3, because I have 2 on the PS4, and 3 I have on the Switch. And then, oh, Shin Megami 3, I have that on PS4 also, I need to finish that too. And I'm definitely not even, like, I'm still, like, in the beginning, pretty much. So I definitely need to play that also. And then, what else? I definitely know on the Switch I have a ton of RPGs to finish. I still haven't taken the time to try out Bridging and Guilty Gear Strive, but I'd like to try it again sometime. Yeah, I'll probably try it again. I don't know when, but I definitely do want to go back into it at some point. But it has been a long time, so I'm definitely going to be rusty when I go back in. Same thing with DNF Duel, actually. I haven't played DNF Duel in a long time. Even though I did enjoy it when I first played it, I just haven't really gotten back to it because I'm just so focused on RPGs right now, that's why. I think it has to do with the fact that because RPGs, like, obviously they're longer, so they require more effort, whereas fighting games, not so much. Like, yeah, there's practice and stuff like that, but it's definitely not going to take as much time compared to an RPG. An RPG will definitely take a while to finish. But a fighting game, like, it will take time for you to, like, practice and learn the character and stuff, but you'll definitely get it within a relatively short time. Unless, of course, it's a game that you just can't get into, period. But a long list indeed. You need that cable to stream from the Switch, man. Yeah, absolutely. I really wish, like, I could. If I could get, like, a monitor or something like that, because I think that's all you really need, right? You just need you don't necessarily need a PC, I don't think. Or I think you do. I think you do need a PC, actually. But if I do get PC, I definitely do want to start streaming some Switch games. Absolutely, because there's Switch games that definitely are very fun. Especially like Astral Chain, that's definitely one I would love to stream. It's such a fun game. I definitely would love to stream that. It's okay, it's been a while since I last played it. If you ever feel like playing GG's Strive again, let me know so we can play. Okay, PhD, yeah. I'll definitely let you know if I'm in the mood to play some Guilty Gear. Of course, certainly, if I am playing it, I definitely need to do lots of practicing, because I'm definitely going to be rusty. So, but yeah, I'll definitely let you know if I'm in the mood to play it. I'll definitely let you know. Because it is, I do like, what was it, like, Testament, he's a pretty fun character. I remember playing him, he's a pretty awesome character to play. But I definitely do need to practice more with him. And then, what else? I think also, what's her name? Baiken? I also played her too. She's pretty cool. But her too, I also need to try and practice. But she's a pretty cool character too. Actually, I should do a little bit of grinding so I can level up by it. I definitely want to level him up. Oh, and also Sakurai Wars also. Although technically that's, well, I guess somewhat of an RPG, but it's not like, it doesn't really overly emphasis on it. It's more so like a visual novel, but it has like action, like Muso elements. So I wouldn't really say that's an RPG, but it does give me that vibe. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding so I can level them up. Ooh, dodge that one just in time. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of like grinding so I can level up by it a bit. The funny part is that even though Bayat isn't necessarily meant to be like super strong, when I played this game, I ended up making him like the strongest one. He would have the highest attack power. There, here, that's possessed. Yep, there's one. I'll do him and then I'll head into the store. God, I love Bayat so much. He may be weak, but he's still very fun to play. I mean, initially he's weak, but if you want, you could just level him up like crazy, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah. That. And yeah, I'll use this one too. There. If they really did put like Bayat in like Guilty Gear Strive, I would definitely be more than happy to just put hours into the game then. I'll be more than happy only because then so I can play him and then practice with him. Though I think more likely Yumo would be the character that they pick, since she is the main character. If anything, I could see it probably being like her moves are essentially like summons, like how they are in the first one, where it's like you can like different moves result in different summons. So I could see that working. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Like if you do like this certain input, Leo can show up. If you do this input, then you know Levada can show up. And if you do this input, then Bayat will show up. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or if they want to go all out, they could just make each one of them their own character, which that would be even better. But I don't think they would. That would be kind of tricky to pull off. Yeah, that would be a little tricky because obviously that's pretty much multiple characters and stuff to pull off. So, and that would make her a little too powerful because then essentially it's like you have one close range fighter, one ranged, and then you know, so that would definitely be pretty hard to balance. Because essentially it's like she's got every single kind of like situation covered. If she's far away, then she could use Levada. If she's up close, then Leo could take care of it. And if she's kind of far away, or at least mid, then Bayat could take care of it. And on top of her too, so, you know. Alright, let me rest, and I'll just save real quickly, and then we'll continue. Yeah, another thing too, also, I didn't mention, it's always good to manually save, because the autosave isn't constant. It pretty much only happens when you're progressing the story. If you're doing tons of grinding and then you turn off the console, you've lost all that progress, because it doesn't count. It's not like the autosave is when you're like in any battle and stuff. It's pretty much only when you're doing the main quest. I think the current formula works better, switching characters the middle of battle. Yeah. Oh wait, I actually didn't check if I could upgrade by it. I don't think I checked. I'll have to check later. And don't trust auto saves. Don't, dude. Yeah. Actually, you know what's the messed up? And the thing is that I've made sure to manually save a lot. When I first played this game, I always made sure to manually save a lot. I wasn't even relying on it from the beginning. Unfortunately, certain parts, it's like I would like grind for a while, and then I would like do the main quest, and unfortunately, it's like it would get stuck on a loading screen. So it's like now my progress, I have to restart, and now I lost all that progress. So now whenever I'm gonna do a main quest, I always manually save just in case. It's actually happened twice, unfortunately. Although the second time, it wasn't as bad because I saved before a boss fight, so I didn't lose that much. Still, it was stupid though, so definitely want to be careful of that. Yeah, that's one thing I can definitely say about this game. Don't rely on the autosaves. Always manually save, especially when you're grinding. When you've done grinding for a while, save, just in case. Especially if you're about to do a main mission, save, because it's happened, I think, like twice. Or actually, I think even I think it was 3 times where I would, like, I'm like doing a main mission, and then it's like it would freeze on a loading screen. Like it would kind of, it's showing like it's loading, but it's taking too long. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's frozen, unfortunately, and then I have to like restart a bunch of progress and stuff. The first time especially was the worst, because I grinded for a while and then got some good material, and then I lost it. So yeah, I learned my lesson.
が変わろう。
Yeah, I need to head back to the store real quick. Well, here, let me fight this person real quick. I learned my lesson with the bug 360 GTA San Andreas version. Oh. I'm assuming you lost a crap ton of progress as a result. Damn.
今日の始まりだ。切り刻む。止める。悪く思う。切り刻む。邪魔だ。切り刻む。終わりだ。切り刻む。リズムに乗るぞ。さあ本番だ。存分に倒す。行くぞ。ここだ。邪魔だ。
Yeah, and the AI enemies had a way too accurate shooting skill. Oh. So like you'll be 1,000 yards away and they can like shoot you that far even when they're using like a pistol or something ridiculous. That sucks. I think that's definitely the worst, when AI just have ridiculous aiming. So, I mean, granted, it's a computer, but still, it's pretty BS when that happens. Let's see if I can, oh no, I can't. Damn. I was hoping I could. Let me see if I can at least, can I at least give him new skills? Chain slash. Oh, yes. Definitely this one. That's a good one to have. Chain slash. Yes. That's a really good one. Tornado slash. That's a good one, too. Air slash. That's another good one, too. I like that one. That's good for air combos. Like melody. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, the best ones are... This one's a really good one. Shapeless Blade, this is a good skill. This basically, like, puts sort of a barrier around you and basically hurts anyone that's near you. This is a really good skill. I don't remember what Cyclone Slash is. Oh, I think that's where you, like, move forward. And this one's like you basically go up. So I got to load the autosave to not lose things and 2 steps backwards. Yeah, that's definitely the worst, is when you don't, is when you have to rely on the autosave, is when you didn't save and now the autosave is all you got, and then now you've lost like a ton of progress. That's definitely the worst. Alright, I think, well actually hold on, let me level up by it again. There, what's that? There you go. Actually, I didn't check if there's, I forgot, I think actually there are side missions. And even without the autosave, my 100% completion got ruined for bugged gameplay mechanics, dude. And speaking of San Andreas, I will never forget Phil DSP playing that game. Oh man, that was. I love watching those rage moments. It's so funny. That's like the funniest thing ever when I saw that for the first time. But this is how you don't play San Andreas. I was laughing like crazy. My goodness, that was so hilarious. I think honestly my favorite part is the what was it? It was I think it was, yeah, he was like, I think he was doing a mission, and it was like he was like low on health, and all of a sudden this guy off screen just shoots him, and he's like, what the hell is that? Like that. I was loving so hard, not only because of DSP's like reaction, but because of the character. When he gets shot, he's like, oh, like that. It's just so funny because it just happens out of nowhere. I'm just like, what the heck just happened? Yeah, that was hilarious. I love watching. That was funny. And of course you can't forget the I never failed the mission. I never failed the mission. You can't forget that, of course. My brother doesn't watch a whole lot of like this is how you don't play videos, but that's like his favorite is that one. Is increased basic. Oh damn, this one's but this one's 3 though. I'm gonna have to I'll have to do a little more grinding so I can get rid of the meter. Best moment ever and the first time ever DSP played San Andreas. The toy plane mission when the toy plane mission. Oh, the plane mission. I think that's the one you're talking about. When he raged and milk salt. Yeah, isn't that the one where he kept crashing? I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was if I remember. He kept crashing. And I think also Sin City also he had that problem. And if I remember, I think his game froze when that happened. Oh, this a-hole hit me, damn it. Hey, Gold Trick, what's up? Nice to see you, man. I'm doing good. Just playing some Dusk Diver. I just got by it, and he's my favorite character to play, so I'm definitely going to be playing him a lot. Of course, I'm definitely going to try the other characters too. I'm not going to just stick to him. I'm definitely going to mix it up. But certainly, he's going to be the character I'm going to be playing the most. But, yeah, it's good to see you, Gold Trigger. I hope your day's been going good. Toy plane, my bad. Oh, no worries, Armando, you're good. Yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah, the toy plane section, yeah, I remember that. He kept crashing into different things and he would keep failing it. Oh, I should, hold on, let me over here, because she needs to be healed. Let me go over here. But, yeah, that was hilarious. Alright. How many more bars do I have? Okay, I gotta get rid of one more and then I can get that bonus. But, yeah, Gold Tricker, I hope your day's been going good.
刻むこいつ悪く思うえっと止めるせいや叩き切る止める終わりだここだ
任せなさい。そうそう
まだ
そうはっぶっ飛びなさい。
And him justifying himself, nah man, the mission doesn't deserve to be here, not related to the story, and at the time it was well known that... I think it's gonna finish the rest of the message. I hope I didn't miss anything, Gold Trigger. I hope I didn't miss a message from you. If I did, I apologize. I didn't mean to, like, miss your message or anything. I just tend to get so focused on the game, so unfortunately I tend to not look at the chat, so... I apologize if you did post something, I apologize.
リズムに乗るぞ邪魔だ切り刻むえっこいつせいやそこだその身に刻め逃がさんリズムに乗るぞまだだ
And at the time it was well known the mission wasn't needed to progress the story, but he still tried. So it wasn't even like a main mission, it was just a side quest. Just talking about how I'm in trouble because all the new games I wanted are releasing are around the same time. Oh, okay. There's just so many games that you want to play, but you can't get them all. All the new games I want are releasing around the same time. I see. There's just so much going. There's just so many games that it's overwhelming. Yeah. That's a funny thing. It's both a curse and it's both a blessing and a curse when there's so many games to play. It's pretty much both because there's so much to play, but at the same time that means there's so much you gotta put in effort into. It's a lot of time you gotta put into, so it's pretty much both essentially. Can I? Oh, it's 4. I can actually. I can need it now. I definitely need the XP bonus, so let me over here. So, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Plus, I think the combo pack of Zelda Windmaker and Twilight Princess had HD ports for Switch are true this time. I felt that way when there were so many cool-looking fighting games coming out at once. Ironically enough, before I got into like Yakuza and stuff and I started getting to RPGs, it was actually the opposite. It was more of a case of I didn't know what to get because my brother would get the games that I want to play, so when like my birthday would come around or Christmas would come around, I'm kind of like, I don't know what to get because my brother has everything. There may be like 1 or 2 games I want to get, but aside from that, it's like every game that I want he gets, so it's like I don't even know what to get because he has the games that because we share the games, so it's like, well, I don't really know what to ask for. And usually it's a game that I pretty much usually don't have interest in. Sometimes it'll surprise me, but most of the time it's a game that I don't usually care too much for. Of course, once I started getting into Yakuza and then RPGs, then that started to like expand. Now I'm like, okay, I want this game, you know, I'm interested in this game now, so yeah. It used to be the opposite for me, where I didn't know what to get because my brother would get the games that I like, so.
切り刻む。終わりだ。
任せなさい。
やるぞ。こいつ。まだだ。邪魔だ。リズムに乗るぞ。せいや。とどろけ。まだだ。
I've got a 3-day weekend and all I'm gonna do is work out and try to clear out some of my game backlog. That's cool, Gold Trigger. I hope it ends up turning out well for you. Hopefully you can get through a pretty good amount of it. I certainly have a lot on my backlog as well that I need to get through too. Let's see. I'll eat this, yeah. This one. I think I'll do a little bit more grinding and then I'll continue. Yeah, I have a ton on my backlog that I need to finish as well. So many games I gotta finish. And actually, my brother recently, because he doesn't play it, he bought it initially for himself, but he couldn't really get into it, so he actually gave me a Neo Replicant. I haven't played it yet. I do want to at some point, but I have to beat Automata first. I gotta beat that. If I remember, I think Automata is chronologically first, and then Replicant. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it goes, right? I think that's how it goes. It's Automata, and then it's Replicant. I told myself I have to finish Lunar Silver Star Story this weekend. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that game, yeah. It was like a PS1 game. I remember that game, yeah. Actually, I haven't seen gameplay of it. I should check it out, see how it looks and stuff. I never heard of it before. Well, I mean, you told me about it, but I haven't checked the gameplay. I should check it at some point. Might be interesting to play. Actually, speaking of PS1, I also need to beat Parasite Eve. I haven't played that in a while. Lunar is kind of a forgotten JRPG franchise. The last game came out in 2006 on the DS. Oh wow. So it's been like 16 years. So 16 years since it since the last time. Wow. It's crazy. Alright. Let me go against this guy here, and then I'll go to the subway and we'll continue the story. Well, actually, before I move to the subway, I need to save first. I never heard of it either. I found out about it because of someone that came into Kitch's chat and said it was one of his favorite RPGs. Oh, okay. I see. But yeah, I never seen it. I should check it out at some point. It seems interesting. Oh wait. Let me save first. Actually, are there any, yeah, there's one right here, actually. Let me do that first before I head out. Rest. I'll save, and then I'll do that side quest, and then I'll continue with the main story. Actually, I should eat some food too, actually. Alright, let's do that side quest, and then we'll do the next mission. You guys heard? I'm sorry about that, I didn't mean to yawn. But yeah, I see. So it's definitely a very niche RPG series. I see. $100 for Finpeel's for expensive. Well, that's not pretty expensive. That is expensive. Hell no. Yeah, this one you just have to say no. You have to keep doing it like multiple times, pretty much. I would say nobody would do that, but got a feeling DSP would pull something like that. And the next one. Okay. Let's go this one first. I can't wait for the One Piece RPG that's coming out soon. Oh yeah, what's it called again? Was it One Piece Odyssey? I think that's what the I think that's what it's called. I'm probably not gonna get it because I've never been into One Piece, but I do hope you enjoy it. So I probably won't get it because I'm not too familiar with it. One Piece Odyssey. Okay, yeah, it is Odyssey. Okay. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna get it because I'm not that huge into One Piece. So, but I do hope you end up enjoying it. I hope it ends up turning good for the ones that are excited. I certainly am excited for what was it? Eternights. It's this one RPG that was announced in a at a PlayStation event, a State of Play. It was announced at a State of Play. It was pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. And the guy who's doing it, he's like very inspired by Persona, so which I can see some of it. Though it actually gives me more Dust Diaper vibes. Actually, that's what it gives me more of. It gives me more of those vibes. But it looks pretty fun. Like an action RPG, and it's got like some visual novel elements because it's like a big part of it's supposed to be you gotta like bond with like your teammates. So it seems interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna get that item there. So yeah, it seems kind of interesting. I definitely am pretty excited for that. I'm also excited for Gotham Knights. That's the new Arkham game coming out. Personally, I'm not really, I'll be honest, I'm not that excited for it. Actually, even then, even if I am excited for it, I couldn't because I don't have a PS5, so I don't have any of the next-gen consoles or a PC, so even if I am excited for it, I wouldn't be able to get it. So, yeah, but I'm honestly not that interested. And me and my brother, we love the Arkham games, but honestly, me and him, we're not really interested in the in that new title, honestly. I mean, I hope it turns out good for the ones that are excited, but me personally, I'm not really excited for it. I don't know. That's just me, you know? I'm certainly more I'm certainly looking more into the like more niche side of things, pretty much.
また来ておくれよ。
I'm trying to remember if there are any other what was it? I'm trying to think if there are any other games that I'm also like kind of excited for. I think I have extremely powerful gaming for Gotham Knights since I don't have a PS. Oh, gaming PC, okay. Alright. Game PC for Gotham Knights since I don't have a PS5. Okay, I see. I certainly want to get a PC at some point. I've mentioned it before. I certainly do want to get a PC at some point because there's just a lot of games that I just want to play on it. And on top of that, also because of emulation too. So, oh, actually, hold on. Oh, I think I checked their. Yeah, I forgot to check their. Whoops. Let me get their skills real quick. Hold on. Can't believe I forgot their. Can't believe I forgot to check their combo skills. Okay, more. Yeah, that one. Okay, alright. I have to get their skills. But yeah, I definitely do want to get a gaming PC at some point, definitely. The other two games coming out I really want are God of War Ragnarok and Bayonetta 3. Oh, right, Bayonetta 3. I forgot about that one too. Yeah, that one I'm also pretty excited for. I really need to beat the second one. I really do. I keep saying I need to beat it and I keep laying off on it. I really do need to beat it. Because it's gonna come out in about a month. So, I do need to finish the second one. I really do. I keep saying I'm gonna finish it and then I don't. Actually, let me auto-pull. But yeah, I keep saying that I need to finish Bayonetta and I don't finish it. God of War Ragnarok, I'll admit I'm not really excited for that one. I know my brother and my dad are. They're definitely excited for it. They're definitely more fans of God of War. Me personally, I've never been huge into God of War. I played a little bit of 3 and I played a little bit of 2018, but I haven't beaten either of them. So it's, you know, which is funny because they're hack and slash and that's usually my favorite genre, but I don't know, I just never really got into them. So, definitely Bayonetta 3. That's definitely another one I'm excited for. But Ragnarok, not so much. But certainly I hope it ends up turning out well. But me personally, not really super excited for it. I'll probably I'll probably watch gameplay of it or something like that, but I probably won't play it myself. Or at the very least, if, like, when my brother gets in and he lets me borrow it, then I'll probably just, like, I'll probably play a little bit of it. The one thing I'm wondering is, are we going to get a Yakuza game at the end of this year? Because they haven't said anything, so I don't know. I mentioned probably it's going to be released next year. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're going to release it next year. So, which I don't mind. As long as it turns out well, I don't mind the wait. Yeah, I like that they brought this song back from the first one. This is definitely one of my favorites from the first game. Go to SCCP. Oh, actually, hold on. I didn't put equipment on them. I just realized that too. Put some equipment. I'll just leave that one right here. I'll get rid of this one. And then this one. I'll get rid of this. There. I don't have orbs. I should have. I could make. Well, I can make some. That's fine. I could just make some orbs. I'll go with this. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah. That's why I have to clear some of my backlog. All these games are coming out within 3 weeks of each other. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I need to finish too. If only we could like pause them and just take our time just beating all the games we have. That certainly would make things easier. Man, sheesh, I keep yawning, I hate that. Yeah. Make a couple of orbs. Okay. And if you apply. Feeling tired, all good. Yeah. I hate that because I want to continue playing this. And my stupid body's like, nope, you gotta rest. Well, no thank you. No thank you. I want to continue playing this because I love this game. My social life has to be put on hold for a little while. Yeah. Here. Alright, let me... Now that I made a couple of orbs, now I can put them. I tend to drink Dr. Pepper for things like this. You can never go wrong with Dr. Pepper. You can never go wrong with that. We're continuing? Yay! Yeah. I'm certainly not giving up. Alright, I'll go with this. Go with that. And then for him, I'll give him the attack. There. And then for him... Oh, my goodness. I apologize if I keep yawning. That's good enough. Okay. Alright. Save real quickly. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna be occupied with Fabian in a few minutes. He's gonna help me update Monster Hunter Frontier from my PC. Okay, PhD, no worries. You're good. I hope you have fun with it. Oh yeah, and actually, how is Monster Hunter going, by the way? I imagine it's going really well. I imagine you're probably pretty far in the DLC by now, I imagine. Because it's been like a few, yeah, it's been a few months, right? Since it came out, the DLC.
やっさらっさっとはっあっちらさらっよっ邪魔だそこだへいや逃がすものかとっておきよっさあそりゃこれねとどろけないねいただきへいやはっといただきいつになったら終わるのかしらよっはっさらっ邪魔だおっちらいただきとよっせらこいつ
切り刻む邪魔だこいつとリズムに俺のギターをつけ俺のギターをつけ終わりだ
驚けないね
切り刻む
火が来るぞ。
したいわよ食らいなさい
ここだ
僕の番だねはっだけよっとそりゃこれかねそこだへいやさら蹴散らせはっ邪魔だへいやととっておきさらよっはっそこだとはっよっへいやさらはっへいやと
分かった終わりだリズムに乗るぞそれ
I think really what it is, because I'm sitting down, so that causes me to kind of get sleepy. I'm just gonna stand up then. If I stand up then, that makes it to where I actually don't yawn as much.
この光景まるで世紀末だ。
世紀末？若は人間界に来てから私の知らない単語をたくさん口にしてます。
とてつもなくひどい状況という意味らしい。店長が休憩室に置いてる漫画でも
俺のギターを
レイピーちゃんも暇な時に読んでみてね人間界の理解に役立つわよ
はい、
ここだ
休憩時間に配属します。
変なことを教え込むなよ。
えっ悪く思う終わりだまだだ邪魔だこいつおっと
それさあよっへいへいしつこい子たちね
俺が変われショーの始まりだ叩き切る受けてみろ切り刻む切り刻む
Alright, check under the, check over here. There's usually some secret stuff.
頑張れたわとよっへいやさら邪魔だどけこいつはっとよっさらへいやはっそこだはっとそりゃ
えっ
あっちら
や
よっ
へいやよっとどろけないねさらどけ そこだ。行くよ。はっよっ、邪魔だ。これで
そこだ。
へいや
まだだ。いつのに乗るぞ。切り刻む。
敵が増えたな。
せや。止める。えっ。こいつ。せや。
そうだ。やっはっぶっ飛びなさい。はい。
と。
よっとと散らせよっそれはうっ
俺に任せな。
I usually have reduced hours for work in the winter, so I'm hoping I can clear a huge chunk of my backlog during that time last year. I was able to. Playing Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition. That was probably the most message RPG I've ever played.
俺か。ショーの始まりだ。
邪魔だ。こいつ。リズムに乗るぞ。受けてみろ。俺だ。こいつ。悪く思う。止める。まだだ。邪魔だ。さあ本番だ。存分に身に刻め。
I haven't played Dragon Quest yet, actually. I know that's another big RPG that people talk about. I haven't played it myself yet. Well, any of the Dragon Quest games. I probably might check it out at some point. I don't know. But, yeah. There's just a lot of other games right now that I need to finish, too.
切り刻む。終わりだ。切り刻む。邪魔だ。そこだ。その身に刻む。
I still have a backlog for PS3 games, and somehow it keeps growing. I don't think I have that many PS3 games I need to finish. I don't think I have that many. I think there's only like a few. Though certainly there are games on the PS3 that I definitely do want to try out. Like, what was it? Dragon Guard 3, I think it's called. That one actually seems kind of interesting. I'm probably thinking, I know that's supposed to be, like, that's where Nier comes from, is from that series. I don't know, is that game good? I've kind of heard mixed opinions on that. At least I think that's, yeah, I think it was, like, kind of mixed, what I've heard. Like, some people say it's good, others say it's not that great. I'm kind of interested in checking it out. I don't know if I'll get it, but I'm kind of interested in checking it out.
こんな乾燥したところお肌に悪いし長居はしたくないわね。
おう、ベーダネーってやっぱり水生生物だから乾燥に弱いとか？
もうユモちゃんってば、いくら美少女だってお肌の保湿はだ。おとなしく財布を出しな。
I'll get it like there. And then let's level up. I'll level up a little bit of that, yeah. There you go. Next time I'm gonna level up Levada. I'll level her up. She definitely needs to be leveled up. I don't want her to be too weak. Actually, hold on. Equipment, hold on. This one does have an orb in it. I could put an orb in it. I think I'll just leave it. I think I'll wait a bit. Actually, I should eat food. Have this one. This one. And then this. There you go. Save real quickly. Alright. Let's continue. big guy over there. Gotta be careful because he can do that. He likes a sneak attack. The big guy's pretty much always focused on you. It pretty much never fails. Even if there's multiple of you, they always focus just on you, pretty much. Get rid of this idiot. There we go. And you're done. Right, there's the end right there. Let's go this way first. There's some good stuff here. And I apologize if I'm not talking too much. Hopefully it's not... I hope the stream isn't too boring. Hopefully not. Not that I'm saying like you guys aren't like, you know, like... Not saying like, oh, it's your guys' fault. Not by any means. You know. Actually, hold on. Let me. Sure, I could probably level. But he's stuck on the box. Here, I'll level her up. I don't want to leave her too weak. I can only do once. Okay. Let's level up the strength then. Level that up a bit. I'm enjoying watching, hearing the gout kicking. Thanks, Armando. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's just like at work, because sometimes like if I don't, I'm just worried like if I'm like a little, if there's too much dead air, but, and then again, like, you know, I mean, I guess it is better to have like dead air than to just have an annoying, like, you know, commentary, you know. At least when it's dead air, at least, you know, you don't have to worry about something annoying at least, so, you know. That's pretty much what I always say. If I have nothing to say, I basically just don't say anything, you know. So I appreciate that, Armando, and I'm glad that you are enjoying this stream. I am glad, very glad.
僕、どうしてこんなところに？
坊主、怪我してるのか？
大丈夫？それに、どうして僕の名を？
I don't have much to say. I appreciate the chill time. Yeah, thanks, Armando.
手をついて、今度はバイバイ。
I like that they brought this boss theme from the first one. They brought it back. That's cool.
どうしてこんなことをするの？そうやってだんまりなのね。じゃ仕方ないわね。
邪魔だ。リベーダ、こいつの目に乗るぞ。こいつ終わりだ。と
そこだ。パワー全開。とどろけないね。こいつだ。
God damn, I destroyed her. Jeez. That character looks awesome. Yeah. I really like this character design. She's cool. I destroyed her. My goodness.
見ましたか。一体何がどうなってるの？
Alright, chapter 3. We're done with that. God, I feel like that should be like a clip. I was just, my goodness, just destroyed her. And that's the other thing too that I like about this game. The bosses aren't just simply huge monsters like in the first one, because in the first one, pretty much like, except for Nima, pretty much all of them were pretty much like, well, that one fight with Nima, but pretty much all the other boss fights, it was basically like you were against a giant monster, pretty much. I like that here it's no longer just a giant monster, you know? They change it up.
いやだからお前さんが何言ってるのか本当にわからないんだが
だからてめえの店の女がようちの姉さんによ随分と舐めた真似してくれたな姉さんは寛大なお方だよあいにくだが俺は心が狭いもんでな
そんなこと俺に言われてもなまずは落ち着いてゆっくり話そうや
なんだか騒がしいね一体どうしたのまたヘスペリアの人ユモお姉ちゃんリオおじさんよりチンピラっぽい人が喧嘩を売りに来たのリオおじさんそう言われるの実は気にしてるんだから
ベティ昨日も夜勤を任せてすまないな
おはようございます若大丈夫です私もまだ時差が治っていませんから
だーてめえかうちの姉さんをいじめた女ってのは
お客様お店で騒音を出すのはやめてください
今なんつった
This guy just comes straight out of a Yakuza game.
上等じゃないかこのメガネコンビが
お客様もメガネですよ
俺はサングラスだよ俺は光によってそれはどうでもいい
みんなこんにちは相変わらず賑やかな店ね
だねどうしてまたその姿に
姉さん平気ですかい
ウルどうしてあんたがここに
Weapon upgrade maximum level has been increased. Alright, nice. Orb synthesis has increased. Okay, nice. Let me do that real quick. I can only do 3. Okay, well, I'll do Yumo, her, Leo, and then Bayet. I'll do her later once they get the material. And then Orb Fusion. Well, we can't do any of these. We don't have enough. Okay. I think I actually have a lot of, I'll sell a few of these. I'll sell a couple of these. I'll sell like 50. So like that. There you go. Alright. Okay guys, I unfortunately have to end the stream here because my parents just made dinner. So I unfortunately have to end the stream here. Unfortunately. Which sucks because I really want to continue. But yeah guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm really enjoying this game so far, even if I'm yawning, but that's simply because I'm just, you know, laying down and stuff like that, so, you know, I am having fun with this game, absolutely. But yeah guys, so I'll see you on the next stream, and I hope you continue to enjoy this walkthrough of Dusk Diver, and I hope that maybe you'll be interested in checking it out. So yeah guys, that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for being here. You all have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you on the next stream. So take care, and bye.